Oh, I feel a lot more comfortable today. Hello and welcome back. You clicked on this video because you wanted to learn a little bit more about autism and how people cope on the autistic spectrum. I am on the autistic spectrum. I'm on the high functioning autistic spectrum. So it means I have quirky struggles, shall we say. I'm going to show you like this because I'm Sean Connery. Wait, is it Sean Connery? Today we're going to talk about sensory and sensory issues and what they're like for autistic people. Now, everybody has senses. They say the 5, but I'm pretty sure there's way more than that. For autistic people, all them senses are turned, they're turned all the way up. Like completely, like we hear everything. Which is, it can be good. It can be good, and we'll get to that. But you can literally hear everything. You can see more stuff. Basically, we have no filter. We are unable to filter any of this out. So it just comes at us at full gain, and we have no compressors, even if you don't know music stuff like I'm talking right now. We have no filters on this. So it all comes at us, and sometimes it can be very, very overloading. Oh boy. I struggle more on the sound than I do any of the other senses. But yet I still love that I have the sound thing, I don't know. When I was little, in fact I still do it now, guilty, in public toilets and in my mum's bedroom, lay hair dryers and hand dryers. I almost messed that up thinking they're the same thing. They're loud. They come on really loudly. They have a very white noise that's just so loud, and it punches you in your face and you're like, help, help. I used to do this thing because sometimes some flipping toilets don't have hand towels, which I like to use, which isn't saving the environment. Shh. You didn't hear that? But in that moment, I couldn't care less. But I do care about the environment. Don't get that mixed. I can see you back there. I used to go up to the hand because I wash my hands, because I don't not wash my hands. That's disgusting. I go up to the hand dryer and I need to cover my ears because it was flipping loud. And even though I knew it was coming, it was just too much, because there's already people making noise in the bathroom and stuff like that. So I needed some way. And before I got my mum and that to hold my ears, you know, when I was young enough to go into the girls' toilets with my mum to look after me. But you know, I'm a big boy now. If I went into the girls' toilets, I wouldn't be here making the videos. I'd be in court. I don't know, I call it zombie arms, because it's like you cover one ear, and you kind of cover the other one. I can't do it as well anymore. I used to be able to do it really well, and I used to be able to cover both ears like this, and then you kind of work your way under the hand dryer. It looks funny, but it works. And I'd go under and I'd dry my hands, and boom, until someone else did it on the right side or the left side, and I can't just stand there going, can you turn it off, please? And the same with hair dryers. Well, my mum now warns me when it's coming on. In fact, she uses it because I go and bug her a lot. I go and talk to her a lot. And to get me out of the room, she goes, I'm putting on the hair dryer. And I don't like it because, again, it's that loud noise that's just white and it just washes over everything. So yeah, be a finger plugged in the ears, stuff like that. And stuff like the budgies. If you didn't know, I have 2 birds, Pickle and Rio. You've seen them in other vlogs. They are budgies, so they like talking, they like tweeting, and they do it very loudly, and sometimes it might as well just be screaming. They scream. And I can't watch the TV if they're in there, because I just can't filter out the fact that the budgies are here screeching and I'm trying to watch the Jonathan Ross show. Oh, look at that, my mum's ringing me. What's your question, caller?
My question is, I'm just leaving. Love you, bye.
Now the dog's barking, so now I've got to go sort that out. How about we just interrupt Theo's lovely talking? So lovely. Schnoodle, I know. Thank you for letting us know there's intruders. But I need you to come on out. Come on down. I'll see you later. Okay, bye. Here we go. Where were we? So the budgies, I can't listen to them if they're in the room with the TV because it's just too much. And then they can also end up in meltdowns because, you know, all it takes is one screech at the wrong time and everyone's fine. So yeah, I still love them though. And I still want birds because birds are amazing. But sometimes, sometimes no. Music. I love music. Honestly, as you can tell, I'm a dancer. And I've been doing it pretty much my whole life. And I don't want to sound like I'm tooting my own horn, but I can hear music pretty well. You know, we'll be in the car and my mum would be listening to music, how every other people listen to music, and I'll be there going, can you hear that ad-lib? Why is that ad-lib in there? And it gets me annoyed because I'm like, why have the producers put that in the song? My mum's like, what? And I have to go back and I have to show her, and basically, yeah, where it's unfiltered again, I don't hear the song as a song. Kind of, it's really hard to explain and it sounds stupid, but this is what happens. If you were to look at it, because it's like I see the music, which is the cliche thing, but it makes sense because I see all the layers of the song and I go in and I can watch different parts of the song. It's actually harder for me to try and focus on the whole song than it is to go focus on a little bit. Which then makes me good for music editing and making songs, I guess, even though I'm very crap at making songs. But yeah, I can then notice the little changes that help stuff, and I like to credit myself on that because I'm very proud of that. Thank you. But I also hate sound because you can turn it on just like the hand dryer and hair dryer, and if it's not working with me, that's it. I don't like it. I hate it. And even some songs, just in general, their sound is just not for me. And that's, I guess, personal preference. But yeah, again, it can play the music too loud without me knowing, or without me in control of turning up the volume knob. Overload. If I hear sound without knowing it's coming, overload. But Theo, you say this, and yet you perform on stage with huge speakers that play loud music, and I know, it's mad. But that's for a different video to explain why that happens. Mum chewing, or anybody chewing really, or chewing your fingernails. Go away. If you do that, go away, I'm sorry. Can't stand it when my mum chews her nails. She'll be next to me and she'll do it, and every time she'll tell you, I tap her and she has to stop, and she does it, and she also sucks teeth, so like, ugh, I hate it. I have to get it away from me as soon as, because that can also give me an overload, because the littlest of thing can be the biggest of things, if that makes sense. And yeah, I hate it. So if you chew your nails, don't come near me. Thank you. All right, great. Fabrics now. And touching and feeling. We're on to the feeling senses. I don't like fabrics that are like on raincoats and tents. Like that nylon stuff, and it makes that funny whiz noise when you rub your fingers on it. No, I think I hate that just as much as I hate hand dryers, and you know how much I hate hand dryers. Yeah, it's I don't like it for some reason, and I never will, and I've always been picky with clothes anyway, and wearing stuff like that, I just can't deal with it. But yeah, I just feel all of that 10 times more, and you don't expect it. You're seeing a running pattern here. everything's heightened. I'm not too bad with smells. Smells don't seem to affect me that much. I mean, they might, I guess. I don't know. They probably do, but I've never really had a trouble with smells, you know. If you smell poo, it smells disgusting. Pretty much okay with eyes. I think the only thing with eyes is if I've seen someone throw up or I see something disgusting, everything inside my throat wants to throw up, basically. And I don't know if that's just a bad gag reflex. I'm pretty sure it is, but it's heightened. It's definitely heightened than most people. And I've had to have 4 COVID tests for multiple occasions. And if you've had a test, you'll know. If you haven't, I'll explain. They have a swab stick about this long, and half of it, or a bit more than half, goes down the back of your throat. It has to touch 5 points, including your uvula, the little dangly thing, and you're supposed to not gag. Now, the doctors and stuff that had to do it had to follow down the side of my mouth because I told them, because I just couldn't bear, because not only that, where it's thin, you don't feel it until it's in. Easy. I don't like that one. The nose one, I'm okay with. The nose one just tickles a bit. Sometimes it burns if your nose is dry. A lot of people hate the nose one, but I'm alright with that. But the throat, that's my sensory issues, and the stuff I have trouble with on a very daily basis, on a second basis, like minutes, seconds basis. I have some coping mechanisms. I brought some here, and maybe some of these will help you. In fact, 2 are the same thing. So we have, so this one I don't really use, but I guess if you're sensitive to bright lights and stuff, I'm not. I actually love lights. In fact, that's a whole story in itself. Try sunglasses. Oh, flipping hell, look who looks hipster now. And then look at that. Oh my gosh. Earplugs. I don't know if I should get them out because I don't know if they're clean. Oh, you know, the things you put in your ear. Blocks of sound. A more stylish fashion, way more expensive though, some noise cancelling headphones. Oh boy, they are so good. They're super good, they're super comfy. Little expensive, but I also think headphones, normal headphones, and you play music a little bit to drown it out, they also work. Another one that I didn't bring, because I forgot to, because I'm an idiot, is ear defenders. They're a lot stronger than earplugs, and they're even a bit stronger than the headphones. So there you go, guys. That is my sensory issues and some ways to cope with it, and the little fun stories of being high-functioning autism with sensory issues. Let me know if you want to know anything more about it, and I will try and project out to you guys. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Please, I encourage you to subscribe, because it means I can help more of you, or try and help more of you. I sound like I can help you. I don't know if I can, but I'm hoping I can help a little bit. And also hit the like, because then it lets me know that you also like the video. But yeah, I'm gonna head out. Okay, so I'll see you guys later. I'm just gonna leave. All right, door's opening now. Hi, Schnoodle. Shall we say goodbye? Ready? We're gonna say goodbye. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Bye.